What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video we're talking about sweet fruity fragrances that are very affordable. We're talking about stuff from Paris Corner that as of late, in the last year or so, they've put out a bunch of stuff. A few mango scents, we've got a sweet coconut, we've got a great cherry fragrance, a boozy apple. We've got 7 that are all awesome. I talk about them from time to time here on the channel, some more than others, because I just really enjoy them, and I wanted to compile a list of all of them together to talk about them all at once with you here today. So let's get into it, shall we? Before we dive into these 7, all of these did come from Paris Corner at various points throughout the last year, roughly. So if you're interested in checking any of these out, there's a link with a code down below if you're interested. Of course, you don't have to make any purchases to watch this video. I just appreciate you being here. So let's jump into the first one. So we might as well start with the King of the Mountain. I literally wore it again last night. I love this fragrance. It's become my favorite coconut fragrance. It is Coconut Lagoon from Paris Corner, Ministry of Gourmand line. This is awesome. The citrus comes across kind of like Skittles. It's a very sweet candied citrus, fruity citrus, artificial candied coconut, dries into a creamy vanilla. This stuff is just absolutely amazing. I don't know what if it's supposed to be cloning anything, if it's a standalone creation, I don't know, but what I do know is it is awesome. The juice levels continuing to drop because I wear this one at minimum once a week since I've gotten it, sometimes multiple times a week. Very good chance it's going to be multiple times this week because I literally wore it on Tuesday night. So, out the shower. Again, for those of you that didn't know, Sphinx Beard. Getting Caribbean Island, which is an inspired shave set. This is the aftershave splash for Virgin Island water. Throw that on with sprays of this. Smells like you're drinking a margarita and eating a bag of Skittles. Oh my, is it amazing. Average performer, nothing crazy, a little bit of nose fatigue. I've had a few people give me feedback. They find it a little feminine. So if you're not really heavy into the sweet fragrances or you're looking for a sunscreen coconut, you might want to think twice because this is candied coconut with fruity, sweet, candied citruses. Not the sunscreen beachy type. There's a reason it's in the line called Ministry of Gourmand. It's a delicious candied-like gourmand fragrance that is absolutely fantastic. Again, that's Ministry of Gourmand, Coconut Lagoon. Now this next one's in their Mawj line. It's apple, it's cinnamon, it's booze. It's supposed to be Killian's apple brandy on the rocks, but it kind of interests me more of being kind of like an inspiration of Boss Bottled Intense EDP with some booze, which isn't a real thing, but that's what I relate it to even more. This is Appletini. What a great fragrance. Average to slightly above average performance. It's called the 6 to 8 hour range in longevity for me. Beautiful fruity green apple smell. Ooh, nice and spicy. It's been a handful of weeks or so since the last time I sprayed it and smelled it. God, it's so freaking good. Yeah, boozy. I believe it's brandy and cognac, if I remember correctly, are the 2 boozy accords here. Yeah. It's like having some apple pie and taking a shot of rum, basically. It's kind of what this smells like. I'm not a drinker. Been a long time since I've taken a shot of rum, but kind of. Yeah, that's an easy way to put it. This is awesome. If you like boozy fragrances and you want a nice fruity twist, man, the apple here is just done so well. It's Mawj Appletini. This next one's sweet. This next one's fruity. This next one's a little peppery. It is called Mango Punch. It's a mango blackberry combination that is super juicy fruity, a little peppered. You got hints of florals, but it's more sweet than anything else, than the florals you actually get. It's kind of got this sugared mango blackberry kind of thing going on. It's actually really, really good. The florals do give it a little bit of a feminine touch, be warned. So it does have a little bit of a feminine lean, so fellas, be wary. You have to like florals. It's jasmine and iris that's in here, which if you like iris, it's a tropical iris basically. But it does lean a little feminine. Like I said, sugary. It's like an icing note or something like that. Icing for a cake frosting basically. It's actually quite nice. That blackberry gives it this slightly darker tartness to the fruity smell while still being sugared sweet. This is a really good fragrance. It's actually came out before most of the others in this video, and Been a little bit since I've worn it myself, but if you want sweet and fruity, Paris Corner seems to have a smorgasbord of, especially with mango, a variety of mango fragrances, and this is a damn good one for sure. Again, it's mango punch. Do you like cherry fragrances? I like cherry fragrances. Ophidian Black Cherry. I've raved about this one. This is my favorite of the three in this line. Sweet Surrender is the one my wife took and claimed for herself. I have the other two, which the other one is also in here because it's really good. But this is a smoked, woody, ambery black cherry fragrance. This is so freaking delightful. The quality here is better than most of the others in the video. Now, I don't find this one leans feminine. I think it's perfectly unisex, but really there's some notes here that give it a little... See how strong that cap clicks into place? There's some notes here that give it a little bit more of a masculine lean. Like I said, this incense note. You have a dry wood oud smell. It's not a funky type of oud. It's more of a dry wood. It's warm. There's a little bit of spice here. It's just... And you add this juicy black cherry note up top. It's absolutely stunning. I get pretty good performance out of this one as well in that like 7 to 8 hour range for longevity. You get a little bit of nose fatigue with its power, but I can always detect it. Sometimes I got to go looking for it after a few hours, but this is a good one. Strange bottle, kind of gimmicky bottle. It's a lot of fragrances these days though, right? But if you're looking for a great cherry fragrance that doesn't have a strong feminine lean, look no further than Ophidian Black Cherry. This next one is a bowl of fruits with sugar, basically. It is a smorgasbord, a fruit bowl. Blackberry, mango, melon, pineapple, all the goodies. And I'm going to try to attempt to pronounce it how people like to just torment me in the comments for because of whatever third world country they're from. They're constantly just, no, it's like this. You pronounce it like this. Mate, you pronounce it like this. Whatever. Whatever. I should Americanize the shit out of this and say Jugoso. But, mango Jugoso? Is that saying it correct? Did that satisfy all the grammar Nazis? Or, excuse me, the pronunciation Nazis? Because it's something about this fragrance that, boy, it's a trigger. I'm not allowed to say this one incorrectly because it's a difficult one to understand as an American. I see Jugoso. I've had people tell me it's Jugoso, like W-H-O, who? Okay, I'm trying. Get off my back. Let's talk about how good the damn fragrance is. Because it's amazing. Like I said, melon, pineapple, loads of mango. I believe there's blackberry in here. I want to say a little bit of apple. You get sugar. There's a couple other notes, but it's that. It's a bunch of juicy fruits and citrus, mainly fruits more than citruses. Just the right amount of sweetness. It's not candy-like sugary like some of the other ones we mentioned with the sugar smell, but ripe and juicy. My God, what a great pairing this line is. You can get duo packs from Aroma Concepts of this. I would encourage doing that. Don't just get... Look, I get it if you just want this one. Or you just want this one. But it's like $55, I think, before the discount. And you can get the double pack. This line's that good. I hope they expand upon the Ministry of Gourmand line because they have two absolute banger fragrances that they started this with. If I had to pick, because we got three different, 4 different lines here, and it's the best of the bunch. Yeah, it's still just floating. The power and potency is there. This is strong. This is one of the strongest fragrances in this video. This stuff has some punch to it. It's real punchy early on. Strong, potent. Oversprayers will suffocate. Well, they'll probably just wear their noses out. But at first, while they still can smell it, it'll suffocate them for a little bit before their nose fatigues. But man, think about that. Mango, melon, pineapple, berries, a little bit of sugar. Yeah. It's hard to argue because this is number 2 of the 3 mango fragrances we're talking about from them, and all 3 are different from one another, and all 3 are worth having. And this is a good one. Ministry of Gourmand, Mango Jugoso. Now this is juicy. Pear, apple, and I'm trying to remember, I think raspberry. But pear and apple for sure up top. Very fruity. We gotta spray it. Over the top juicy fruit. It's Pear Potion. Goes right along with Mango Punch. The first time I smelled the two, I leaned to Mango Punch. Over time, Pear Potion is the one. I prefer Pear Potion. You do have a little bit of florals here, but I don't find it makes it lean as feminine as Mango Punch. This is another great 1-2 combo from Paris Corner when it comes to fruity fragrances, but this is one of the better pear-dominant fragrances I've ever smelled. Potion. Excellent name, Pear Potion. It's a kind of hypnotizing. When you smell this one, it's an addictive scent profile. Man, I gotta say, Paris Corner has done such a great job. There's so much competition with these affordable Middle Eastern fragrances. It makes everybody step their game up. You know, Paris Corner has really been showing out the last 2 years, and as of late, a lot of really good fruity stuff, if you like fruity. That's why we're doing this specific topic. It's just they've got so much to offer just in the last year and a half. It's unbelievable to me. And Pear Potion, if you're looking for a great pear-dominant fragrance, so you're not as sweet, but you're still super fruity, here you go. And it's an average 5-6 hour range, nothing crazy in performance. Pear Potion. Now this one's a bit more well-rounded. It's kind of like God of Fire, to my understanding. It's been a while since I've smelled God of Fire. I only smelled it once, maybe twice. But this is also in the Ophidian line. This is Mango Bliss, our third and final mango fragrance of the video. Berries, ginger, lemon, citrus, a lot of juicy mango up top. You've got woody notes here. It's a bit more grounded. It's not just fruits and sweetness like some of the other ones, which they're great. That's why we're talking about them. But this one, a bit more everyday. Has a little bit of spice to it. Like I said, some woods. It grounds it a bit more. It's a heftier base. It's a deeper fragrance overall. This is really good. You get that fruity, juicy pop that you're looking for with something like mango, for example, with that more grounded feel. I believe there's a little bit of coumarin, gives you some sweetness, but it's not sugary. Touch of powder. You've got woody notes, and like I said, that ginger up top gives it a crispness, but also a very fresh spice that just makes this a more interesting fragrance. This is the most interesting of the three mangoes. It's not the one that wows me the most. I think the wow factor in the opening is this one. Whereas the more laid-back, casual, unisex vibe here would be Mango Punch. But the more everyday wear, that's Mango Bliss. And it's because of the way the profile comes across. It's a woody aromatic with a nice dose of fruits up top. And I think those woody notes and heavier base notes kind of help give it some staying power. This is another one that pretty good longevity. This one's in that 7 to 8 hour range in longevity. So definitely worth looking in. All three in this line are really, really good. It's Mango Bliss. Well, that's the 7 that I wanted to discuss with you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, there's a link down below with a code for Aroma Concepts if you want to check any of these out. Like I said, all of these over different periods of time in the last roughly year or so have come from Aroma Concepts. So like I said, you don't have to make a purchase to watch this video. I just appreciate you making it to this point. Thank you guys for that, by the way. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you leave, and we'll see you on the next one.